Check, check, check. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Give everybody a second or two to come on in. Give everybody a minute to come on in. Check, check, check. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Hold on, let me get my goodie bag going. Y'all come on in. What's up, Miss Marlene? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Diajane, what's happening? Crazy Eight, what's up? Crazy Eight Barbershop, what's happening? What's happening? Knockouts, what's up? What's up? The workshop. These are some guys I just met. They're at the workshop salon. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Thank y'all for coming in and tuning in. I'm pulling up my information here right now, guys. Okay, let me see if it's working now. Just a second. Come on in, come on in. What's up, Bay? What's up, what's up? Sitting by the dock of the bay. All right, Brandon, what's up? Miss Peaches, what's happening? Welcome into the stream. Thank y'all for coming in and kicking it with us. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming in. Y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to find out. We got the announcements that they were making today, so I'm trying to pull their information. I haven't watched it yet. I only seen bits and pieces, and then I saw some of the elements that were rolling out right now, and it may be a little bit worse than what I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be bad, but it may end up being just a little bit worse, only because there are multiple countries now that are taking aim at the United States. Yeah, they're kind of they're upset, and
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
gonna
the
explain
President of the United
a little bit
States.
more of this to you guys because it affects us directly because what a tariff is itself, the tariff is what the United States has put on to other countries. You can't. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna mute it because we don't have license for this. I just found out we can show something, but we don't have license to to re-air. So I'm gonna have to change different components of this stuff. So it just depends on what's on. I'm gonna try to see if I can change it to. Well, I don't know if AP. Hold on, I'm talking with my moderators, guys. I don't know if AP has will flag us on these channels. I don't know. I don't care, but I don't know because I'm not monetized as it is. So it really doesn't make a big difference. But if you have content that someone else flags to an extreme level, then they'll cut your feed. That's the only reason why. So if you have something, what's up, Mr. Ed? If they have, if I'm airing something that that they don't want aired, or it's a bigger problem, meaning license wise and whatnot, then they'll actually cut your feed. They'll shut your live down. And I'll know in just a moment. I'll actually know if YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, actually, people pretty much doesn't have doesn't have any problems with Twitter anymore, or X. I call it Twitter X. People don't have too much of any problem with them anymore because Twitter doesn't care anymore. Since Elon took over, they just don't care. They let you, hey, you can put anything on it, as long as you ain't bashing Elon itself, or anything that they're doing, then they don't care what you put on there. It's the wild wild west. Okay, yeah, check on that for me. Check on that and see if I can do it, because we're gonna know in just a moment if it cuts the feed. I'll just leave this up for right now. All right, Miss Marla, how you doing? Gary, what's up? Jason, what's happening? What's happening? Well, okay, welcome. Come on in. Come on in, guys. What is tariff? Okay. Well, matter of fact, we can start with that. Um, a tariff, guys. If y'all ever seen, and I wished I can play the clips that I have, but again, I don't know if they're going to allow it. I have a bunch of different clips that were created. I'm going to probably end up making my own clips and doing my own video excerpts, even explanations, definitions, things of that nature, and then define it and put the stuff out myself, because I do that all the time with my regular with the regular TV content, hair art TV. So I may as well do it for this content. That way, whatever I put out, people won't come back through and bash us. The only problem is some of the content is pretty exclusive or unique to other people's channels, and plus you get more of a direct feel from getting the information from these other individuals. So like this content here, I wouldn't be able to share this content with you unless I was there, right? So I wouldn't be able to share this with you. I'd have to get it from another news source and then be able to share that with you at that point. So that's really the only interruption that I can see coming through, is actually having that problem of being able to share it online live with you guys. But like I said, once we get licensed for our own news airing, then everything that we show or air, we would actually we would get waivers or NDAs for it, and then we can put our own stuff up ourselves. But it would be based on what the current news is going through. Yeah, Shay, we don't have one ourselves, but our news station for Hair Art TV, that's that's where we get ours from. Hold on, I'll show you, because I'm hold on a second. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up. Matter of fact, hold on. I know how to do it. I'm gonna turn another screen on. Hopefully, it doesn't boot me off. I already have my monitor turned off. My camera is turned off because it sucks up a lot of power. And when I used it last, it kicked the whole stream off. So I'm just leaving it off until I get my new equipment in. We should have my new Wi-Fi. I told you guys last week I got new Wi-Fi coming in, mobile Wi-Fi, so I should be able to use it, and be able to use my camera all I want to, and then it won't have no problem. So hopefully that'll be what happens. Okay, so here, right here, this is our channel. I'm gonna scroll here, and then we're gonna go to here RTV. There we go. Hold on, open up in a new page. I'm going to open it up in the same page because that's the only way for you guys to see it. Post and go, Hair Art TV. There we go. Okay, so when y'all see Hair Art TV with this one, I'm gonna scroll down and then you'll see the link. So right here it says um, TV shows and videos. Right here. Yeah, this is the video. This is the channel here, and then it's offline right now because I told y'all we're linking up the new cameras and the new Wi-Fi to go live on it. But this is where you'll see all of that. And then if you go to TV shows and videos, this is what we have there, and right there at the top. Matter of fact, that's what we're branding and getting licensed for is B&B News. That's the barber and beauty news right here. Okay, so that's the first show that we started shooting years ago, and we air that on our channel for our members. So we're opening that up and bringing that show to Hair Art TV. So you'll see this show as the first show, and then we have all of these other shows, all of these shows right here that will be airing, and we're shooting and producing a lot more of these shows right now. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, a lot more of these shows. Cuts, Curls, and Cash. That's a game show that we do. Mr. Stencils. This is an animated show. Mr. and Mrs. Fix It is a repair show that repairs hair. The Shop Talk is a talk show. You know, Hair 101, Cut It Out is a documentary. Then uh, the thing that we did for that documentary that aired. This was a long time ago here. This was like in 20. This was like in 2008, I think. This was a while ago, but we have that documentary as well. This is the Mr. Hair Art documentary when we first started our product line. Shops and Slums Network, the Finance Show, all this stuff, guys. All this stuff we're putting in here. So um, let me pull it back here. Yeah, hold on a sec. Okay. So um, Shanae asked about the tariffs, and a couple other people asked about the tariffs. So what that means is the United States, the President Donald Trump has enacted tariffs on multiple other countries, which is a tax, and that tax is for goods and merchandise and products that they sell to the United States. I've heard a lot of people explain it or try to explain it, and it was really convoluted. It had a lot of nooks and crannies in it, a lot of misinformation that really did not bring home the information or help people understand what it was or what's going on. But in a nutshell, it's just a tax that the United States or any country puts on another country when they're selling that country products and goods. Okay, so United States is putting a tariff on China, on the EU, on Canada, on Mexico, and so on. So that means that we're charging those countries to sell products in to our country, to people and companies in our country. So in order to sell your product to us, you have to pay a tax. That's the tariff. Now, what it's meant to do is to raise the income, raise the budgets, and basically fight for our leveling of our budget, meaning we make money off of them selling to us versus them just selling to us for free. It's basically the equivalent of you having a product that you manufacture in your home, and then you want to sell it in Walmart, okay, on Walmart shelves. You can't just walk into Walmart and just start stocking your shit. You can't take your product, take 150 of your product, and then go into Walmart and then just start putting it on the shelves, and then tell the cashier when anybody buys this, you just bring me the money. That it doesn't work like that. Okay. If you want to sell in Walmart, you got to go through the proper channels and get your product listed. You have a UPC code, all that type of stuff. We've done it already. To get your product on the shelves at Walmart or at Target or at Kroger's or in the mall or anywhere you're wanting to sell, you'd have to go through the process of getting your products on their shelves, okay, and listed in their inventory. So when you do that, when you have that happen, Walmart is going to charge you. Okay, Target is going to charge you. All these stores are going to charge you to have your product on their shelf. They're either going to charge you up front, or they're going to charge you when you actually make a sale or when you sell the product. So in this case scenario, the country, our country, United States, is charging these countries up front to purchase or to sell product in our country. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what's going on with tariffs. Now, there's a big controversy, obviously, with selling or putting tariffs on products because everybody in the United States, all of the Trump haters and the Elon haters and the Democrats and different people that hate this idea that don't like tariffs being created or levied against these other countries, their main purpose or their goal or speaking point is don't don't hit our country with tariffs, meaning the United States. They're saying, or their position is, if you levy tariffs, taxes against countries like China or Canada, which is our neighbor, or Mexico or whomever, those tariffs will come back and bite us in the ass. That's what they're saying. So if you charge China a tariff, then China, all they're going to do is they're going to raise the price of their product so that that charge comes back to us, and then whoever's buying that product from China will have to in turn raise their prices to the American people, and then all now we as the people have to pay that quote unquote pay that tariff. So in all, they're saying that if you levy tariffs against other countries, those you're basically levying tariffs against the United States or against the American people. Well, here's the problem with that idea or that way of thinking. Um, if you if you charge a tax to someone or to a company, then that company has all the rights and all the prerogative to be able to increase the price of their goods that they were selling so that they pass the price or pass the increase in price along to the customer. That's regular business. That's regular conduct. That's how companies conduct business regularly. Okay, they would, if prices go up on goods or services or whatnot, then they're going to turn around and increase their prices and pass the cost increase on to the customer. Now, the problem with that way of thinking is if you say that the United States has created a tariff and it's going to impact the businesses in the United States, then that's not true because that's not what it is meant for. It is meant to tax the companies that it is taxing. You're going to hear a lot of rhetoric about people saying, "Well, hey, Trump is taxing American companies." Again, with the dumbness of what you're saying, is you you can't give me a receipt that says Trump taxed me a tariff. Trump taxed us, the American people, tariffs. He did not. The company that you bought from taxed you the tariff or the increase in taxes that Trump taxed them. Okay, let's get it clear. Let's make sure that number one, we have the information clear and concise and not convoluted. Trump taxed them. Trump taxed China. Trump taxed the EU. Trump taxed India. Trump taxed Canada. Trump taxed Mexico. Trump taxed all of these different countries Why? Because they were taxing us. We are the number one buyer in the world. We buy more goods and services from other countries than all the other countries combined. Imagine that. We buy more goods and services than all other countries combined. Combined. And I got receipts. I can show you the chart. We buy more than anybody else on the planet. All of the countries. So not only do we purchase more, we are taxed more. They tax us tariffs, the same tariffs that I just explained to you that we are now about to start taxing them. They already tax us and have been taxing us for decades. Many years we have been taxed tariffs. Look it up, guys. Don't just take my word for it. Look it up and you'll understand and see where we're coming from. And this does apply to us here at Mobilon and Hair Art and Mobile Salon businesses. It applied to us because we buy from overseas. We buy product and we sell overseas. So it's going to affect us. These tariffs back and forth is going to affect us. So when you see that they are taxing us and have been taxing us all this time, then what are you going to say? You're going to say, well, shoot, if they're taxing us 30, 40, 50% tariffs, why wouldn't we tax them the same thing? I mean, it's kind of common sense. If you hit us with a 10, 20, 30% tariff or tax on selling products to your country, why wouldn't we be justified in charging or taxing you the same tariffs for selling your goods and products to us in the United States? That's just common sense. I've looked up, and you guys can look up as well. And I would look up if my system doesn't mess with me so much. But we're gonna fix it. We got a whole system coming in. We're gonna be able to show you guys all the receipts, all of the websites and the content that is online already that you guys can look up right now, where we show it. The online receipts show that we are purchasing product 3 and 4 and 5 times as much product as they purchase from us. So that means if we're selling $1 billion worth of vehicles to the EU, then if you turn it around, that would mean that they were selling us 3, 4, or 5 billion dollars worth of vehicles to us and hitting us with the tariffs to do so. That's where it starts getting unfair. That's where we start to have a problem because we're buying more than you and you're taxing us more than we tax you. That's where the problem is. That's where the huge problem is. So Donald Trump is now saying, "Hey, we're gonna tax everybody starting at 10%, and if you're taxing us more, we're gonna have what's called reciprocal tax." Reciprocal tariffs means whatever you're charging us, we're going to charge you the same, not more, the same. So whatever you're charging us, we're going to charge you the same amount or the same tariffs that you're hitting us with. We're going to hit you with. I'm again, guys. Y'all know I'm neutral. I ride the middle. I'm literally here saying, okay, well, what's the problem? What? Show me where the problem is. Show me the actual problem so that I can assess it. Nobody's able to show me the problem except for, oh, I don't like that. I hate Donald Trump. I hate what he's doing. He's destroying America. He's destroying the. Okay, again, show me the problem. Show me the exact thing that you are identifying as the problem, the actual thing that is destroying America. Well, he's charging other countries. If 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 he's charging other countries, I would immediately say, as coach, I would immediately say, well, how much are they charging us? Because I would need to assess the situation and see what's fair and what's balanced. Well, he's charging China 30%. Man, he's trying to destroy our economy. He's charging them 30%. How much are they charging us? Well, they're charging us 60%. What? Okay, well, I would think that he need to be charging them 60% then. If he's charging them 30, but they're charging us 60, don't you think we should be charging them 60? Where's the destruction at? Where's the problematic confusion that's coming in that says he's destroying America? I need to see it, guys. And this is an open door. I want people to come to me and tell me, look, here is where the problem is. This is where he's destroying America. This is what he's doing. And I don't need blanketed statements. I can't stand that. I can't say, well, he's destroying America because he's just doing evil things. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. That's like me getting a call from my son's school, and they say, "Hey, you need to come pick up your son. He's been suspended." I'm gonna say, "What did he do?" And they're gonna say, "Well, he did bad things." I'm gonna be real concerned and real upset if you can't articulate what exactly did he do. What did he do? He did bad things. He's not allowed up here anymore. What did he do? He's a bad child. He's just bad. He's bad. You need to come pick him up. We're going to have a problem. Me and that school is going to have a problem if you can't tell me why I got to take off from work, drive all the way up to this school, and pick my son up and take him out of school because someone said he did a bad thing. What is the bad thing? Am I right or wrong? Y'all tell me. Am I right or wrong in wanting to know what is the bad thing? The bad thing, not bad things. No, what is the bad thing? I'm itching to know. I have to know. People was telling me I had text and email saying, well, he cut the budget of the this just happened today. They said he cut the budget of food stamps in HHS. He cut the budget and fired a bunch of people. Okay, when you say he cut the budget, what exactly did he cut? Well, now people aren't going to get food stamps. Wait, what? People aren't going to get food stamps. That's bad. People aren't going to get food stamps. That's a exact thing. People aren't going to get food stamps. But here's the problem. Who's the people and what food stamps aren't they going to get? Because that has to be exact. You can't just say people. You actually have to have a victim. You can't just say people. Again, the school saying he did a bad thing. He did bad things. You know, I need some receipts. You're gonna have to tell me exactly who are the people. Point them out. Show me somebody. Anybody. Remember what I said yesterday about the Social Security. Show me one person. Just one. Nobody has been able to produce one person. Not one. Okay, well now we're on the HHS. They say that he's destroying he's destroying food stamps. Elon and all of them is destroying food stamps. They're destroying housing, Section 8, and Head Start for kids to be able to go to school. Show me where. Show me. That's all I'm saying. Show me, guys. Y'all gotta show me. You can't just say shit. Come on, people. You can't just say things. Well, he fired a whole bunch of people. That he did. He did fire a bunch of people. I saw that myself. I'm not trying to laugh at the people that lost their job. I'm just saying I did see that. I saw that he did they did can a bunch of people. They fired and laid off a bunch of people. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Because again, I'm coach. I'm fair. I'm fair with my assessment, and I make sure that what we talk about and what we deal with is fair as well and balanced. Um, who are the people that he fired? I'm serious. I want to know who are the people that he fired. You can't just say he went in there and say, "All right, everybody stand up." Okay, you. This whole row, all of you guys over there, all y'all black people, y'all fired. Who else? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're fired. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're fired. No, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. I watched it. I saw what happened. They pulled the records. They actually checked budget. They checked job descriptions. They literally evaluated people in their employment and saw who are all the individuals that are non-essential and who are all the individuals that are excessive, meaning fat. Not fat as in overweight, fat as in when you're about to cook some brisket or cook some meat and you need to trim the fat because it's overweight, it's too fat. That everybody understands and knows what trimming the weight or trimming the fat means. Everybody knows that. If you don't know that, you need to get out a little bit more. Everybody knows what trimming the fat means. Trimming the fat has never been a bad thing. I've never seen, oh man, we overweight. We got too much going on. We're spending too much on unnecessary things, but that's fine. We're good. We want to do that. We want to spend way too much money on things that we shouldn't be spending money on. Yay, 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 yay. I've never seen that to be a thing. So when you say they're coming in and they're executing or firing or deleting jobs, what again? Show me the people that they're firing and show me that they're essential, and I'll be with you all day long. Because last time I checked, remember, we can see these people and we can see what their jobs are. If I look at these people and these people have non-essential jobs, which I did look at these people and I saw over 10,000 units, 10,000 people. They said they're going to get rid of 10,000 jobs. That means that the government, under what they're saying is under Democratic leadership, was hiring and hiring in an excessive manner, meaning they hired over 10,000 people that they should not have, costing us hundreds of billions of dollars. Why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? That's weird. So they're now coming in and righting the ship. They're getting rid of those jobs. They're trimming the fat. If you had a fat job, wouldn't you be kind of on pins and needles going to work every day and just sitting at your desk, kick your feet up, and watching movies and TV on your laptop and just eating snacks and stuff and thinking in your mind, wow, I get paid for this? Wouldn't you be a little on pins and needles thinking, damn, I wonder how long this is gonna last? Dude, it's people that was living. One lady said that she'd been doing that for 5 years. She had been doing her job, working in the government for 5 years, and she literally, she said this on actual internet. She said, they said, well, what do you do? She said, really nothing. Really nothing? That's your answer. On actual television, on the internet. You said your job. Well, she fired. She lost her job, but she said, yeah, really. I mean, what we did was we really didn't do anything. She said, well, what did you do? I said, really nothing. We just went to work, clocked in, and sat at our desk. Sometimes we'll have a project or two, but the projects were like kind of redundant, and that was pretty much it. That's what we did. You'd had that job for 5 years, and that's what was going on. Yeah, pretty much. And people will sit up and say, "Well, the government, man, you're firing people. Yeah, again, we're firing the fat. If people are firing the fat, what's going on? What's the problem? You wouldn't keep fat in your job, would you? If you had somebody come into your job, and these are honest to goodness questions that I would love for you guys to answer. If you had somebody come into your job, you're paying them more than minimum wage. You're paying them a really good salary. You're paying them, and they literally come to work. They go into their office, they sit down, and literally watch movies, Netflix, and you're paying them $15, $20 an hour to watch Netflix on their TV, on their laptop, on their computer. Would you be upset with that? Would you keep that person on the payroll? If you would, you's an idiot. I'd like to come and work for you. If those are the types of jobs that you're handing out, I would love to come and work for you at your company because that's awesome. You gonna pay people to do nothing? I'm with that. That's what they are saying. This is not isolated. No, no, sir. Mister Jerryman or whatever your name is. No, this is not an isolated incident. This is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that are literally going to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these stations, all of these platforms, literally self snitching. You know what self snitching means? They're telling it on themselves. They're literally telling it that they had a job where they pretty much did nothing. Okay, I don't want to pay for that because that's not their money. That's not the government's money that's paying them to do nothing. That's my money. You see the problem? There you go. Somebody say, yeah, that is a problem. That's what I said. That's a problem. So back to our tariffs. Excuse me. That's the problem. When we go back to our tariffs, uh, the the United States is saying we're going to charge these companies for selling product in our country. So is that it? That's the end of the story? No, 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 no. It's not. That's far from over. Um, if you want to alleviate yourself from those tariffs, if you want to avoid those tariffs altogether, there's a way to do that. Guess what? Build your product and sell your product in the United States. That's how fair we are with this whole agenda. If you want to sell your product in the United States, then build your product in the United States. And that's what these companies are doing. They're all coming over and they're setting up shop and they're building in the United States. They're bringing jobs to the United States to build their product in the United States and sell it in the United States. That you can't get no better than that, guys. You can't get any better than that. And then on top of that, you have the exodus of the United States or the American companies that were selling product overseas or purchasing product from overseas. Now they're purchasing product inside the United States instead of overseas, which is the point of the tariffs in the first place. They're purchasing their product inside the United States, and they're selling product inside the United States. It is oh yeah, it's way more deeper than that, guys. It goes way deeper, but we don't have time to go into every single nook and cranny and down every avenue. But there's a lot of them. But the overall consensus is this is something that they're doing to basically build up the United States and make this country, stronger. Again, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a truth supporter. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm literally I ride the middle. I'm in the middle of the line. Check, check, check. Okay, hold on, guys. It kicked me off. Hold on, guys. It kicked me off again. That's why I didn't have my camera on because it was kicking me off left and right here. I don't know if I'm. Hold on, guys. It kicked me off again. That's why I didn't have. Okay, we're back on. Yeah, it's kicking me off because I tried to turn my camera on. It's not turning. It's still not coming on. Um, No, it doesn't have anything to do with the service. It's my service here because I only have so much Wi-Fi that I can use. I'm using my mobile Wi-Fi while we're on the road. So I just leave my camera off. I leave all of the other bells and whistles off. My light, everything. I found out that my light, the actual light, when I broadcast, it it takes up bandwidth. It actually takes up extra bandwidth to have your lights on on your system, because I was told that when you're submitting or you're streaming a brighter picture, it sucks up more bandwidth. I did not know that. That was shocking to me. But it sucks up more bandwidth. So the same thing as having my camera on, having the lights on or having the brightness turned up costs you more bandwidth. So I turned that down. I turned the camera off. I turned my switch down. I turned my KBS down on my microphone so that it is pushing through the smallest amount of bandwidth so that I don't get so that it doesn't get kicked off. For Trump, no, not for Trump. If it was, then it would take me off the stream. If they had a problem with what I was streaming, it would take me off the stream. It would literally kick off. It would turn off the stream. Yeah. So it wasn't doing that. But there's a lot of other different um, segments. But all in all, we're gonna skip through that because I see it's dude, it's 6:45. I'm already. It takes a while, guys, and y'all know we talk about everything over here. So here's the deal. Um, I am. We receive products from overseas, and they, what's up, old school? Old school in the house, y'all give it up for old school. Old school, I left you a message earlier. Oh, he did say. He said I've received your message. I'm going to send you another text. Okay, yeah, yeah. If you up and about, yeah, go ahead and send it to me. I'm moving around right now, so I'm just trying to get this information archived. Y'all know when I'm talking on these shows, these shows are archived. So people are able to go back to them and realize and see that I did say what I said I said. Okay, because later on down the line, it's already happened multiple times. Multiple times, it's already happened where people said, "Coach, you doing this or you doing this deal or that deal or you said this, you said that," and I said, "No, I didn't. I said that dot 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 dot," and they said, "No, no, no, you didn't. You said dot 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 dot," and I said, "Okay, well, let's go to the archive." And we just politely go into YouTube or go into Facebook or go into our any of our shows that we did earlier this year or last year or the year before. It's all there. It's all there, and I'm able to pull it right up and play it for them and say, "See, I told you. I told you. This is what I said. I know what I said because I was there when I said it." So I'm able to play it from my archive because you can't fake that. Okay, if you did a show last year in January, then it's gonna still be there, and you can pull it up and play it. And there's no way to tamper with it. It's on YouTube. It's in their vault. You can't break into YouTube and then alter or change what you said in there. They won't let you. It's literally not possible to change what you said. Plus, we're archived on multiple different platforms at the same time. Plus, it's in the internet. So even if you was able to change it, somebody has it logged and they are able to come back and say, no, no, you edited this or you changed this or changed it. No, we didn't. You can't change anything from YouTube. It's in their archive. It's in their storage vaults. Plus, everything, all the other platforms is the same exact thing. So anytime I'm broadcasting, everything I'm saying is being archived for later use and later purposes to make sure that people understand what I say is concrete. It's in there. Okay. But anyway, so the tariffs and the things that are going through, yeah, we're affected by that. We buy stations from overseas. We buy chairs, barber chairs that go on the mobile salon buses. We buy mirrors from overseas. We buy clippers and hair dryers I mean just tons and tons of stuff from overseas. That's why all of our equipment and many of our shipments have gotten postponed, delayed, or even canceled because they were coming from overseas, and our country is doing a lot of these new tariffs. And then we had issues with our post office, them shutting down our post office and proposing to take our post office, USPS, private. It's a lot of stuff going on, guys. It's a lot of stuff going on, and it is affecting us as a whole, as a company. We're not losing money. Thank you, Cheryl. We're not losing money to the point to where, oh man, we're going to go out of business. That's almost impossible. we're extremely extremely in the black, so we're good. Plus, we get our money. We don't get our money from overseas. We get our money from right here in the United States. So the thing that we do that it can't be touched by anybody else. It's like doing hair. You're when you're a barber or a stylist, can't nobody mess with your money because all you got to do is go out and just do hair. Somebody tries to mess with you in one area, you go to another area and do hair over there. Somebody mess with you over there, go somewhere else and do hair. There's hair everywhere. So you're always going to be able to make money. Can't nobody stop you from making money. That's the beauty of our industry. Thanks, Bar said that, amen, amen. That's what we are. That's where we are. So we're in a prime perfect position to be able to be the owners and masters of our own fate. Okay, so um, yeah, I saw it. I'm looking. I looked at it earlier. Somebody say old school messaged me. Yeah, I saw it already. Old school. Yeah, I'm just shoot me a message. Matter of fact, whoever you have that's ready to go, just send them. Send them the message. I sent you a message for the text um, to send them. I sent out to them the application and stuff. Just had them fill out the application. And all monies right now, I'm having them. Everybody send it through Cash App. So send it to Cash App for Triple HHH Charity, $ HHH Charity. We also have the ability for you guys to do. Remember, I told y'all we didn't have a sponsor for our money matching. We do now. It took one day, guys. It took one day of making phone calls, and now we have money matching back in place. We now have two new sponsors that are doing the money matching. So if you guys have money matching you want to do, you're able to do it. I told y'all, I said, look, this right here is so important and so strong. We're going to be able to write our check anywhere we go. Anywhere. We're going to be able to pull rank anywhere we go with mobile salons. It's a over powerful thing. I love it. Absolutely. And we haven't even gotten started. Guys, we haven't even gotten started. When I say we haven't gotten started, I mean we haven't even gotten started. I know we got buses on the road right now. I know we got people in different cities, different states and stuff. No. That's test runs. That's checking and making sure that what we're putting in place will work. Okay, that's what those buses are. That's what those individuals are. We're all out there testing and running. We got people that are coming out of the school and getting into buses. They're in test mode. They're making sure that what they're going to do and what we're going to be doing will work. So once we press the button and go all the way live, all the way out here, yeah, you're going to see the noise. You're going to see the explosion, the nuclear explosion that we're going to be bringing to the market. It's going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. All I can do is tell you. Y'all can believe me or not believe me. It ain't gonna hurt me one bit. It's still happening. Y'all can believe me or not believe me. Trust me, it's happening whether you believe or not believe. It's happening. That's like rain. You say, "Oh man, I got a picnic plan, or I had a party that we plan on having a party." The rain don't give a shit. The rain is coming whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do about it. It's coming. Period. That's where we at. That's the mobile lawn. Mobile salons is coming whether you like it or not. So I tell people, prepare yourself, get ready. We're coming. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, tariffs. So matter of fact, I told y'all we was going to talk about products. I have a presentation set up for the products and the mobile charities that we're doing. That's connected to our product safety movement. Barber and beauty product safety is what we're going to be doing through our charity, mobile charities. It is huge, guys. It is turning into a juggernaut. I did not know that it was this large of a problem and a epidemic that we have so many products in our barber and beauty industry that are dangerous or that have chemicals in them that can harm or hurt clients and even yourselves. Y'all remember the Johnson baby powder scandal where we were using Johnson baby powder and it had talc or a agent in there that was dangerous to the kids, to the babies, and they had to remove it from the shelf. They had to get sued multiple times and then they finally removed it from the shelf. But they had babies that were developing tumors and cancers and lumps in their stomachs and all this type of stuff. Dude, what the hell? So that's the stuff that we're looking out for. Those are the things. That's that and that baby powder. That's in the barber and beauty industry. That's in our industry. We're supposed to be looking out for things like that. We're supposed to be protecting the customers and the clientele against problematic products like that. You can't just be putting on lotions and shampoos and conditioners and eye makeup and base and liners and all this stuff. You can't put that stuff on people. You're rubbing it into their skin and into their pores and into their scalp and it enters through their pores and into their bloodstream and stuff. Guys, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. We are causing harm to the general public and we don't even know it. That's what our Barber and Beauty Product Safety Commission is for. We are creating a commission that literally seeks out the products that are harmful, that are dangerous, that need to be removed or changed or altered, versus the products that are good and safe and that work. And we list them and we promote them and we make those products available to the general public as well as the barber and beauty industry. It's awesome. I know it. I know it. Thank you, Cheryl. It's awesome. It very much so is that we plan on that commission actually being one of the strongest commissions in our industry because it will be an educational format where we will use it to know what to buy and what not to buy and to have the power to be able to change and get direct connection to a lot of these companies that may be issuing out or selling products that they should not be selling to our industry. Yes, absolutely so, absolutely so. And this is something that you guys will be engaged in as well. So all of you barbers and stylists out there that know of products, that know the ones that are harmful, that are dangerous, that don't work, even just products that don't work. We're those are the things that you guys will be making the Barber and Beauty Product Safety Commission aware of. We will be your avenue to report products to let us know what's going on, so that we can actually make a database of all of the products that are good, that are compliant, that are safe, that work, versus the ones that are not. Oh yeah, it's gonna be very helpful, and yes, absolutely. It's gonna be in our app and it's gonna be on our website. Plus, we're making a commission that will be nationwide, and then we hope to stretch that and expand it to a worldwide issue so that everybody will have a connection to be able to inform and be informed. It's awesome. It's very awesome. All right, let me get up out of here, guys. We're already at 7 o'clock. So I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and we're going to be making some tinkering and adjustments to our service and our live stream. How we basically put it out. We're going to be working on the different measures. So you're going to start seeing different things happening. Like right now, I'm playing a stream of the president was live today. So I just streamed it live to see it working. But most of our stuff we're going to be checking and seeing what the way it works and how it works and what alterations we can do to it to make it work better. So all those things will be happening. Yes, you can contact me directly, guys. You can put your notes if you have questions, comments, or suggestions, or just information you want to share. You can put it in the chat for me. You can also text me. Everybody knows my number, 469-831-2990. You can text me and I'll be able to get your message. I may not answer directly, but I will answer. So just hit me up and we'll take everything from there. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for coming through. I'm Ronnie Mack on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. Bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. Thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Miss Varlene. Thank you, Old School. I got you. And Pearl, thank you, Pearl, and Clay Mason. What's up? Claymation. I'll get that out to you as soon as the show is over. So, yes, we do have it. All right. If you haven't signed up to the Mobalon Network, go to mobalon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application at the top of the page on the right hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Mobile Charities. It's at mobilecharities.org. You can actually donate to one charity or multiple charities all at the same time. It's the best way to help a lot of people at the same time. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody be good out there. Protect yourself and watch yourself. And remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.